Bird and the Sausage by the Brothers Grimm. Once, a mouse, a bird, and a sausage joined forces. They set up housekeeping, lived together for years in peace and happiness, and increased their worldly goods most remarkably. The bird's job was to fly to the forest every day and bring wood. The mouse had to carry water, make the fire, and set the table, and the sausage did the cooking. Too much well-being makes for discontent. One day the bird met another bird and boasted of his unusual good fortune. But the other bird made fun of him and called him a poor fool who did all the hard work while his companions were taking it easy at home. When the mouse had laid the fire and carried the water, he went to his little room and rested until he was told to set the table. As for the sausage, all he did was sit by the pot, lift the lid now and then, and make sure it was boiling, and then just before mealtime he would slither himself through the soup or vegetables once or twice for flavoring. And that was all there was to it. By the time the bird got home and put down his burden, they were sitting at the table, and when they had finished eating, they slept like logs until next morning. In short, they lived like the gods. The bird mulled over what the other bird had said, and next morning he refused to go to the forest. He said he'd been their slave long enough. They'd made a fool of him, but now they'd have to change around and try a different arrangement. The mouse and the sausage disagreed. They argued tooth and nail, but the bird got his way, and they had to give his idea a try. They drew lots, and the way it fell out, the sausage had to get wood, the mouse became the cook, and the bird had to carry water. What happened? The sausage went out for wood, the bird made the fire, the mouse put the pot on, and they waited for the sausage to come home with the wood for the next day. But the sausage was gone so long that the others began to worry, and the bird went out to see what was wrong. He hadn't gone far when he caught sight of a dog who had taken the poor sausage for fair game, attacked him, and laid him low. The bird was indignant. He charged the dog with criminal assault. But that didn't help, because the dog claimed to have found forged letters on the sausage, and that, of course, was a capital offense. Sadly, the bird picked up the wood, flew home, and told the mouse what he had seen and heard. Despite their bitter grief, they agreed that they had best stay together. The bird set the table, and the mouse did the cooking. When the vegetables were done, he thought he'd hop in the pot and slither through them for flavor, as the sausage used to do. But he was stopped short before he even got to the middle of the pot, and there he left his hair, hide, and life. When the bird got ready to serve the meal, the cook was gone. In consternation, the bird rummaged through the wood, searched and called, but the cook was nowhere to be found. What with the bird's carelessness, the wood caught fire and the whole place went up in flames. The bird hurried out for water, but the bucket slipped and fell into the well. The bird fell with it and couldn't stop himself, so he drowned. The end.